Lindsay Woodford here from the Sport and Exercise Psychology MSc at UWE Bristol. Today's reflection is based on cricket. Okay, some of you might be sighing, but I had to give a reflection on the Cricket World Cup and England's recent departure from the event. Now, I was having an interesting conversation a couple of nights ago with some friends over why was it that we didn't make it through the group stages and into the quarterfinals. Now, everyone had their own opinion on to why this might be so. Ideas ranged from blaming the coach, blaming the players, the conditions, poor preparation, bad team selection, that the coach was relying too much on statistics rather than just playing the game, that the players looked really nervous, that they just didn't perform well under pressure. And so the list went on. But what stuck out in my mind was the role of leadership, and in this instance that of the coach Peter Moores and the captain Owen Morgan. Now, leading an elite team has become a high profile and a high pressure job. Coaches' careers are made and broken on the performances of their athletes, with the sporting media placing huge responsibility on the role of leadership. But how much influence does the leader have over the performance of the team? And is it really down to them if a team wins or loses? Chris Jordan spoke out about this issue, and he commented that the head coach and the captain were taking a disproportionate amount of blame for the team's demise. Peter Moores and Owen Morgan have been a great partnership, he said, that they prepared everybody as best as they possibly could, and plain and simply, they just didn't go out there and perform as well as they could do, and that was gutting. So this got me thinking about how important the relationship is between the captain and the coach. So Moores was sacked in 2009 following his ongoing problematic relationship with the then captain, Kevin Peterson. It's almost inevitable that coaches and athletes will form a relationship. It's through this which instruction, guidance and support are provided to the athlete. Coaching is about changing behaviours, so to optimise performance, the coach must engage with the athlete if change is to occur. And it's the manner in which this engagement is played out between the coach and the athlete that can have significant implications for performance. So therefore, if the coach and the athlete relationship is poor, then this could have detrimental effects on the psychological factors such as motivation, confidence of your players, stress levels, which in turn is going to impair their performance. Therefore, the relationship between the coach and the athlete seems to be a major determining factor in performance. So, to return to my original question, digress slightly, what is it that makes an effective leader? There are as many questions as there are answers in the psychological literature. So Thomas Carlyle developed the great man theory of leadership during the 19th century. This theory argued that great leaders are born and not made. Okay, so this is pretty depressing thought for those of us with aspirations to be great coaches and great team captains. But fortunately, the trait theory didn't last, and researchers now recognise the importance of the environment for developing leaders. The most popular theory at the moment is that of transformational leadership. So, what is transformational leadership? In a nutshell, there are 4 components. So one, these leaders are charismatic. So they inspire others through their personality and their vision, which prompts followers to exert extra effort, persistence and determination. Number 2, they are motivating. So they can clearly articulate their goals and their visions towards the rest of the team. Number 3, they are intellectually stimulating. So they encourage innovation, they inspire creative thinking from their followers. And number 4, they consider the individuals and they create a supportive environment that recognises individual differences. So, is Peter Moores a good leader? We can only speculate based on what we hear in the media. And ultimately, it's only those in the changing rooms that would be able to comment. But whatever the reason is for England's poor performance at the World Cup, the coach must take some responsibility. And never was President Truman's phrase, "the buck stops here," more appropriate when applied to sports coaches. That said, surely any coach is dependent on the athletes that they are leading. Given the broad range of expectations that are placed on a coach, their ultimate frustration is likely to be that they are dependent on the performance of others for their success. So perhaps it is a little unfair that the buck always stops with them. Anyway, comments, ideas, reflections on leadership, or what you think psychologically can be done to improve the England cricket team's performance, please comment down below, or drop me an email. That would be great. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Bye.